Well.
I think it's good.
Alright. Welcome to another episode of Getting Electric with Ryan and Seth. This is Ryan.
And I'm Seth. And this is Getting Electric with Ryan and Seth. Wow, that one, it felt weirdly comfortable, no?
I mean, kinda, I guess. Kinda.
Oh, goodness, dude. We got a great show, or a show planned.
Wait, the question is this a podcast or a YouTube channel?
That's a good question, Seth. You know, we've been getting some mixed reviews. Some people say you can't have video with a podcast. But what would you call the Joe Rogan experience then?
I'm calling it an experience.
I mean, that...
And a podcast.
Yeah, you know, it leads me to think that maybe he's, like, watching us and taking some tips sometimes.
I think he is.
Like,
I think he's our 72nd subscriber.
That's a... Shout out. Dude, actually, fun fact. We posted shorts.
Oh, we started shorts. We're a YouTube channel there.
Yeah, true.
We're a YouTube channel there, but we're a podcast here.
Good point. There is, like, you do have to differentiate.
We have to.
Oh, thank you. Shout out producer Austin. He said, what makes a podcast? He looked it up. A podcast is more about the format than the platform. So regularly released episodes. Focus.
Weekly.
That's true. Focus on conversation, storytelling, or commentary. So,
we have that.
But usually available. So the short answer is yes. A podcast can totally be on YouTube with a video, and it's still considered a podcast. Sorry about that. Sorry for the yeah. That's good. Yeah. That's on me.
Yeah.
But
so we're a podcast.
We're a podcast.
But our shorts are videos.
But what I was saying about the shorts is we checked the analytics, and we did have viewers from New York.
Did we actually?
We actually did.
Did we actually?
we had viewers. So shout out the viewers in New York. But they're probably not going to see this because they just watched the short. But anyways.
Wait, on which video?
The happy birthday. Oh.
Mama, I'm chasing a ghost.
That one. And now we're going to get copyrighted for this video because we did for that one. But that's all right.
You've got a lot of potential, son.
Hey, shout out. It was producer Austin's birthday. He's big 21. But I think that's been enough yap for us.
We should probably Masters today. And yesterday. Tomorrow.
That is true.
And the next day.
But should we probably get our guest on here? It's been...
Yeah, we don't want to delay.
We don't want to delay. We got a great show, great guest.
He's from Lake Mills, Iowa.
Oh.
Standing at 5'9", an accounting major. What? He's a big baseball guy until he couldn't hit the ball. He's been to Ireland. Here is TC.
Clap it out for the big TC. Oh, that was clean. Off-camera dap.
What's up, fellas?
What's up?
So, TC, what's your real name?
Oh, yeah, I suppose. My real name is Tyler Christian, by the way. But whoa, fellas.
That's on me.
Come on, guys. You're like, what, 6 episodes in now? Come on.
This is number 7. Number 7.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know this, but you've been an elusive guest.
Yeah.
Do you care to explain yourself?
You know, I'm just play hard to get sometimes.
Yeah.
And I
well,
want to make sure you guys really wanted me on this podcast.
Well, we did, and it worked. So, to all my, I heard that recently there was like a revival. If you know, you know. But you could use that strategy. Anyways.
Wait, what do you mean, bro?
We're going to leave it at that. Sorry, continue.
I don't know. I think we're good.
I don't know, I guess.
Guess I don't know. If you know, you know.
Hashtag don't know.
Hashtag don't.
And that's our only hashtag of this episode.
That's not. Hopefully. Hashtag that's not going to be our only hashtag of the episode. I'm sorry. But anyways, I heard you from you went and visited Ireland,
Yeah,
dude.
I did.
As a ginger, bro, that means had to hit him with the little Irish. So,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
actually, fun fact: I'm more Scottish than Irish, but we play into it. But
all right.
what led you to want to visit there?
You know, I think just the rich history. Europe is so much different than here in America. It's so much older, and there's a lot of unique things over there. Gosh, yeah.
I heard there's
All right,
a lot
I'm
of
getting in there. I'm getting in
a lot
there.
of
All right.
castles.
Yes, there are. I actually visited a couple while we were there, and one of them actually was raided from like underneath. They didn't attack the walls. They actually dug under the castle to
Really?
attack it. Yeah,
Do you remember the name of this, or
it was St. John's Castle, if I remember correctly.
can we get a confirmation on that?
What do you mean confirmation?
Just St. John's.
Like,
You know,
I
it's
just thought he was there.
it's been like 8 years,
I
so
want
like
to see a picture.
I may be
John's
forgetful.
Castle?
You a big castle guy, or
They're pretty cool. I mean, you know, I've only visited them when I was over there. I haven't seen any other castles.
yeah?
But
It kind of makes you wonder like why we went away from that type of architecture.
yeah, just the brick walls. You know.
I mean,
I can tell you why.
floor's yours.
It's like, oh,
Is
jeez.
that right?
Does that look?
That looks right.
Should we try to show
This
him?
might be wrong.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
No. Irish.
Here.
Yeah.
Sorry, floor's yours.
Well, I mean, the architecture of the time at that time was time consuming. It's expensive. Rock's expensive. You have to mine rock.
I mean,
He's
And
got
also,
some
you
points.
want to restore natural beauty, right? And especially in America. And we're building cities like with 20 million people in them, 10 million, 5 million. You know, Omaha is a big city and it's 1 million people. It's a small city. Sorry, it's a small city. It's got like 1 million people in it. So like, it's not efficient. And when like wealthy people want a house, they bring in like custom builders, and sometimes they'll build it out of brick. But besides that, it costs a lot of money. And so building materials like wood, and I don't know, like laminate stuff like that, like artificial stuff is just much cheaper than that of stone and mortar and like the process.
Can I just have like one quick rebuttal though? So I would say, like, those are all like really good points, but I just feel like how are you supposed to defend against a raid? You know, like
We have
how are we gonna, like, if someone's banging at the front door, if somebody's got the trebuchets, I don't know if that's how you say it, but you know, like the little catapult things that go.
yeah. These days people don't use trebuchets.
Really?
They use guns. Nukes.
No, and you see, and that's a point. I kept neglecting that one, but I think
We have things like the Iron Dome over all of Israel. Ever heard of the Iron Dome?
I have not.
It's like a big old protection thing where like if they get like bombed, they'll send out a bomb and it'll bomb that bomb in the air.
Bomb that bomb.
Isn't that the bomb.com, dude?
Dude, bomb.com, dude. That's pretty sick. But producer Austin, you have something for us?
I just
Oh.
Omaha alone has less than 500,000 people. I just had to get that out there.
That's
Dang.
The suburbs included, my bad. If you look up Omaha and the suburbs, it's like 1 million.
I just didn't want to get fact checked.
no, that's
Yeah, we don't want to get
And
fact checked.
Yeah.
we appreciate the fact that we've got a producer that's watching out
Yeah,
for us.
yeah.
Unfortunately, this video has already been claimed because Seth sang the song and the short that got claimed. That's all right though, because we're not making any. I don't know if you know this. We do this completely out of the love of the game. Yeah, we're not getting paid.
No.
Because I don't know if you remember way back.
We're actively working against getting paid.
Actively working against.
I
it.
respect that. I
Really?
respect that. Yeah. You're doing it out of the love of your heart, you know?
Love of the
The
game.
love of the game. Not doing it for the money. I respect that.
I just wish like that was the same for athletes these days. Like I swear, like every single second, someone's just getting millions and millions of dollars. Like, it's kind of crazy, especially like the baseball scene these days. That's absolutely nuts.
Yeah, those contracts are crazy. You see the Juan Soto off-season or signing this year?
No, tell us about it.
Oh man, yeah.
Vlad, true. I
Vladdy
did
got
just see
paid
that.
too. Yeah. No, Juan Soto got over $700 million in his contract.
Yeah, that's
that he
absolutely
signed.
insane.
Basically, signing your life to the team. But
I mean, yeah. Because
making a lot of money.
was it Vlad that signed for like $700 for 14 years or something like that?
I don't think so. I don't think he signed that much.
500.
That was
500
yeah.
for 14 years,
It was
something like
I don't
that.
know. But that's all baseball contracts.
But
They're
it-
like decades.
It's also just kind of crazy when you look at like other professional sports. There's like a salary cap,
Yeah, for real.
Yep.
but you don't have that with baseball, and it's kind of just like, well, obviously the teams that have the most money are gonna be at an advantage because they can pay more for better players.
Yeah.
Stop bumping the
I'm sorry.
Casey's box.
Yeah, that's on me.
Hey, for all you people in New York who don't know what Casey's is, come to the Midwest and try it.
That is
yes,
true, dude.
You need to. You need to.
That's a good shout.
Good gas, good
Hey,
pizza.
Casey's, if you do want to sponsor us, we're not sponsored currently, so
We have a lot of Casey's.
Hey,
in
but you're
Iowa.
not in it for the money.
but we're not in it for the money.
We
But
just want a non-money sponsorship.
but yeah, pizza sponsorship, honestly.
Yeah, give us
There you
pizza.
But
I have a question
yeah,
about baseball.
What
If
about
you
it?
had to take your five best baseball players of all time.
Oh gosh.
No, I want to, top 5. What are we doing? What are we saying?
I don't know the rich history of baseball enough to probably get a proper top 5 list here. But I think you got to include Babe Ruth in there. Everybody, would consider Babe Ruth great.
naturally, yep,
Um, Man, I don't know. There's a lot of greats back in those
What about,
Yankees days.
Modern greats.
Modern.
yeah. We could do
Shohei's the best player right now.
And he's
Shohei is
arguably the best player of all time.
not yet. Not
arguably
yet.
is a good word to. That's a good way of putting it.
I think it's too early in his career yet to say he's the best all time. But
He's
he's
a
definitely
big-
making a case for himself.
Big guy.
If he does it for a few more years, he definitely will be in that
Dude,
consideration.
his contract's insane too. Speaking,
Uh,
sorry,
yeah.
not to go back to that.
No, you're good. Baseball
But-
contracts are crazy.
Because did you see like he was getting like $1 million a year until like the last year where he gets like 690 million.
Yeah, they
Are you
deferred
serious?
like
Yeah,
his-
they can like offset it. It's
Yeah.
like the way baseball contracts are structured and just done. It's just insane. But
Yeah.
sorry to interrupt.
No,
Okay.
you're good. You're good.
So the 5 best players in the league right now.
In the league right now, yeah, Shohei definitely on that list. You probably gotta throw some respect on Paul Skeens. He's a dog.
Dude.
Dude, he's only a rookie.
Second year.
My bad, he's not a
Close,
rookie.
Close.
That's 2 years ago he was at LSU.
Yeah, dude. Our
Jeez.
baseball knowledge does not run deep.
No,
I'll be
that's
completely honest.
that's all right. That's all right.
Because I don't know. I never watched baseball. I couldn't even hit the ball playing. So
Yeah,
I never
Kansas
Hey, well,
is in the
that's-
lead of the Big 12 right now in baseball.
You big college baseball guy?
No, but Kansas is in the lead in the Big 12 right now.
Rock chalk.
Rock chalk. Anyways,
Mike Trout when he's healthy. I still think Mike Trout's a great player.
is he healthy?
Currently, he's healthy, yeah, and he's actually starting the season really well. So, hopefully, he can stay healthy this year. Who else we got? Aaron Judge. How could I forget Aaron Judge?
Good shouts.
True. Is
and
Bryce Harper still decent these days, or
Yeah, he's still
Dude, I
playing
watched
well.
him when he was at the Angels.
where's he at now?
He wasn't with the Angels.
That was
He's with the Nationals.
I thought he
Was
was.
he ever with the Angels?
No.
I'm not gonna lie.
Who was the dude with the Angels who was a dog?
I thought
in,
he
like,
was with the
2016?
Angels, too. That's on me.
Weaver.
No, no.
Are you
no.
like thinking of Mike Trout?
Mike
Is that who you're
Trout.
thinking about?
I think I'm thinking of Mike Trout.
What were we just talking about?
Yeah, we were just talking about Mike Trout.
My bad.
Yep,
Dude,
that's all right.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought Bryce Harper played on the Angels at some point too.
I
Truthfully.
swear he played on
to
the
be
Angels.
fair, the Nationals are also a red team, and
Ah,
the team he plays
yep.
for now, Phillies, they're also red and white. So,
That
And blue.
so there could be your confusion. Yes. And blue.
But baseball season like this year just started recently, right?
Yeah, a couple weeks ago, it
And,
actually kicked up.
Somebody told me you're a Twins fan.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's kind of the sad truth right now.
Yeah, and the sad truth is that I don't know anything about baseball. So like how they
Holy cow,
dude,
dude!
that's like the
Dude, the
fifth
box.
time.
The box.
I gotta,
Come on. Yeah.
what's their record sitting at
Tell you
right
what,
now?
these Irishmen.
They're sitting at a whopping 4-9 currently,
That's-
going into play tonight. So
You know, Seth, I might not know baseball, but that doesn't sound very good.
it is not very good.
No.
I
What
can't
doesn't
confirm.
sound very good? I'm bleeding, bro.
Oh, what'd you do?
I don't know.
Dude, I'm sorry.
That's tough.
Don't. Oh my gosh. No, you want to know? So, fun fact about a Twins
Can
game.
I get a Kleenex?
I think it was earlier this year. I think it was over like Labor Day weekend. Right? They're still playing baseball then, right?
I'm forgetting.
Early,
last
last year.
Yeah.
Dude,
They
we
play
took
March through October.
we took my 89-year-old grandmother to a Twins game because we were like, oh, that'll be fun. Somehow we got seats like literally in the nose, like the farthest back you could get, and by golly, she climbed those stairs like a boss. And then the Twins proceeded to lose 0-15.
15-0.
15-0 for
yeah.
a better way of putting it.
That sounds like the Twins.
Dude, and the craziest thing is because you know how baseball they can play like 3 games back to back to back against the same team.
Yeah,
They-
3-game series. Yep.
They won the first one and they lost, or they won the first and third, and just got absolutely destroyed. Like how could they do my grandma like that?
I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's really tough.
Like, she
I don't know
came
why they didn't show up that day.
all the way from. You want to say it? All the way from
All the way from
Dirty
the
Dodge!
Dirty Dodge.
all the way.
Clarice!
Dang. How
For-
far
for-
is a trip is that?
It's like 4 hours.
Do you call her grandma Clarice, or what do you call her?
What?
What do you say when you call your grandma?
I call her the goat. Oh. Dude, she is, bro.
Do you call her grandma or what? Do you call her? Not the goat.
I call her the goat.
What do you actually call
I call her.
What do you actually
Okay,
call
I
her?
actually call her the greatest of all time.
What do you bro, I'm gonna get
I call her the goat, bro.
What's she the greatest of all time
the
at?
grandma of all time.
What makes her the greatest of all time?
I should have said the grandma of all time. That would have been way funnier.
Still,
Dang
that,
it!
that fits. What makes her the
We
grandma
just
of all
lost 50
time?
viewers.
Yeah. I feel like we. I don't know, man. She just if you know, you know.
Hey, also, if we get 50 likes, I'll shave my head.
Hey,
I really
let's
want to
make
shave
it
my
happen.
head.
Let's
I
make
really
it
want to
happen.
shave my head.
We already tried that.
No, I
if
want to
you're
do
listening to minute 17, that was shave his head.
it. We need you.
Bless your soul.
If you've made it this far, we need
5-0.
50 likes.
Whichever side it's on. Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna be shaving your head anytime
Want
soon.
to, bro.
That's such a weird thing to want.
But like, I need
What?
I need a reason to shave it. Because there's
Justification.
some people don't want me to shave it, and I need a reason to shave it.
Like
Are these
who wouldn't want you to shave it?
Yeah.
Just like, my mom.
Oh. No, that's valid. That's valid.
I don't actually.
That's
yeah.
nice. No, that's nice that like you respect her opinion like that. I think
Yeah,
that's cool.
yeah. You're honoring your mother in that
My
way.
mom probably wouldn't
Yeah.
want me to shave my head, so
I want you to shave your head.
I don't. There's a
How many likes? How many likes?
How many likes
Yeah.
to shave it?
Hey,
Yeah.
if we get 1,000 views on our next
Oh
short,
my gosh!
1,000 views on our next short, and Ryan will shave his head.
No, what? Not 1,000. No, that's too
I
doable.
know.
Honestly, if this video got like 100 likes, I'd shave my head, but it's not going.
Hey,
100 likes,
hey,
he'll shave
make
his
it
head.
happen. 100 likes, make it happen. Share it with your friends and family.
Because then we'd both have to do it on the same
That'd be
video.
awesome, dude.
Oh,
That'd get the people.
that'd be great. Think about the views.
It's
Hey,
fine.
we're not doing this for the views.
We're not yeah, we're doing
Not
this
for the money.
Mm.
Not for the
love of the
views.
game.
Hey, I know it's
Hey,
not for the money.
on 3, let's say for the love of the game, and then like look at the camera.
Am I in on this?
Yeah.
For the love
For
of
the
the
love
game.
of the
The
game.
game.
What am I doing, bro? What am I doing?
All right. Well,
Yeah, I think producer Austin's got some.
yeah, we have a segment.
a segment called. It's pretty original. We were trying to go back and forth, and we came up finally with we came up with like scenarios, and then you'll pick like which scenario you would rather do, or like or so we decided like would you rather.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's original.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Get it out here.
It's just,
Let's go. Upgrading technology too.
Oh.
You can go first. You can go first. You can go first. So similar to Ashley, we're gonna ask you a question, and then you're gonna respond with an answer.
I will try to give you an answer.
Boom.
Okay, the first question is, would you rather watch Getting Electric or would you rather watch The Twins? And you don't have to have a bias.
Yeah, that's a good point.
No,
We-
I could straight up tell you right now. I'd rather watch Getting Electric. That product on the field that the Twins are putting on, it's not great right now.
Dude, that's-
Hey, shout out Dan sitting up there.
Shout out.
All right, so the next question is, What?
You just say it, bro.
None of them are that funny. I know.
Would you rather
Producer Austin said none
switch
of them
bodies
are that funny.
with a raccoon for 24 hours once a month, or have a raccoon live in your attic and judge your life choices daily?
What a question. What a question.
That's funny, bro. You can't tell me that's not
It was pretty
funny.
funny. It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny.
Some of us don't. Never mind. Come on.
Do I get to like pick the day of the month? Is
Yeah,
it,
day of the
like-
month.
Or is it just like a random day
No,
that I
you-
don't know
you-
about?
First, let's pick the day of the month.
Hmm.
Wait, what are you choosing first? Random.
Well, I'm
be
trying.
a
I'm
raccoon?
trying to figure out the stipulations here before I make my decision.
Okay, you can pick the day of the month if
Okay.
you wanted to.
Okay, that's good. That's helpful. Yeah, I think I might do that. I don't want to be judged.
Which
What
one's
is that?
I
Which
think-
one's that?
I think I'd switch bodies with a raccoon.
Dude, what if
once
you
a
get
month.
torched on the road though? You're just going out for your daily walk, cross the road, bam, truck,
Right.
dead,
Yes,
rolled
you-
over.
Dude, you know, like,
Dude, I used to chase
Dude.
raccoons with my Suburban. Like
You're
I
gonna
used
be
to try
chased
to,
by Seth,
I used to
bro.
try to run them over.
That's
That's not okay.
I do it with my friends too.
that's inhumane. Why?
dude.
What'd the raccoon do to you?
Dude. So, for all the raccoons,
Raccoons
out there,
just
I'm
like
sorry,
they
man.
eat sweet corn. They just mess stuff up.
For all
Not
my
a big
Like
fan.
tell me
I'm
one good
sorry.
thing a raccoon does.
They can grab things.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
have hands.
Yeah, they have
They
thumbs.
they
That's pretty cool.
dig holes. They get in your.
Mm.
They kill like animals you don't want to be killed, like cats,
Like crayfish.
crayfish. Yeah,
Hmm.
they they big crayfish guy.
Me too, dude. Oh my
Um,
goodness, they taste good.
What else do raccoons do? I don't know. They
Shout out
eat
crayfish.
sweet corn, like I said. They get in your garden, and they're just kind of all around. They're just like trash pandas.
But if
You ever heard
I
that word?
I
but
have
if I
heard that
switch
word.
bodies with this panda once a
No,
month,
raccoon.
a raccoon, yeah,
Not a
sorry,
panda, trash
sorry,
panda.
sorry.
Trash
You got me
panda.
thinking
Trash
about
panda.
you got me thinking about pandas now.
You big
If
panda guy?
if I you know, I kind of a
Already-
funny story
already
with
gonna
that.
get copyrighted.
I had a-
That's a different panda than
I had a
mine.
science teacher in middle school, like hate on pandas, and he
Dude.
said the only reason they were still alive is because we're taking care of them,
Mm.
that they wouldn't survive on their own.
Pandas?
Yeah,
Dude, have you ever watched Kung Fu Panda?
I have.
Yeah, me neither.
Legendary.
I've heard about it though.
Yeah.
Have you? Guess how many? Did you know they made a second one? They made a second Kung Fu Panda.
I didn't know that.
Well, you're gonna be even more shocked to find out that they actually made a third Kung Fu Panda. Guess what it's called?
Kung Fu Panda 3.
Yes,
Hey!
dude. Do you think he's ready for it, bro? Then you would be absolutely flabbergasted. That's the word of the day. To find out that there's a fourth Kung Fu Panda.
Hey, what about definition of the day?
We're not doing.
Call it that, call it
we're
that.
not doing definition of the
Dude,
day.
flabbergasted. Definition of the day. Come on.
Flabbergasted. Definition of the day.
What is the definition?
Per Seth's recommendation?
I'll look it up.
Flabbergasted.
I'll look it up.
This would be Ryan's definition. Flabbergasted. To be utterly bamboozled or confused by a situation or something your friend has done. Flabbergasted.
That's Ryan's definition. Here is the Oxford Languages definition. Flabbergast. Verb. Informal. Surprise someone, in parentheses, greatly. Astonish. Surprise, parenthesis, someone, close parenthesis, greatly. So surprise someone greatly, semicolon, astonish.
Really?
In context of a sentence, news that activists could be fined for protesting against the policy will flabbergast most people. Wow, what a relevant sentence.
What a relevant sentence.
Hey,
But we're not going to get into politics here.
Hey, were you guys flabbergasted that I actually was here today?
I was.
I'm flabbergasted.
After you dodging us 2 times in a row.
Hey, yeah, sorry about that,
I'm
fellas.
flabbergasted.
Flabbergasted?
I shouldn't laugh at that.
All right, I got one more would you rather for you.
all right, hit me with it.
And then we got to,
Would you rather?
run?
Yeah.
Would you rather have unlimited?
Ooh.
I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that one. Have you heard that?
Unlimited. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
the where it's like bacon but no games. or unlimited games. Unlimited games. Have you heard of that?
No, I actually haven't. I'm pretty uncultured.
All right.
Sorry.
So we're gonna go through this scenario.
No, bro, we do not have time.
Would
We
you
do not
rather
time,
have
bro?
unlimited bacon
Okay.
but no games, or unlimited games, like games galore, games aplenty,
Like, what kind of games are we talking
any
about?
games, all games,
All of
games
them?
you can play, games you can't play, games that just game, but no games.
So bacon aplenty, but no games, or games aplenty,
But no games.
but no games.
That's deep. That's deep. That's deep. That one hits home.
Think about that. Reply in the comments.
What would you do? But we're not John Quinones.
Give him your computer. No, him. Austin. Producer. All right. Think about that. We'll leave you with
what
that.
Would you pick?
What would I pick? You know, this may be a controversial take, but I'm not a big bacon fan myself. I know that's disrespectful probably here in Iowa with all our pig farmers out there, pork producers. Shout out to all of them. You do a great job. But yeah, I might choose, all the games, but no games. Yeah.
That's a
But no
interest, but you get no games.
Yeah.
That's an interesting yet respectable pick.
I'm a modest guy. What can I say?
I'm Ryan. This is Christian.
This is Tyler Christian. T Christian TC.
And it is.
Pick what you want. Are you and I?
TC! And this is Seth.
I'm Seth. And this is Getting Electric with Ryan and Seth. All right, see you guys. See you guys later.
Wait.
Dang. Hey, I need to shout out All Day Andrews and Vinny as well. Vinny needs to hear that. And the Fong Show.
See you guys later.